Hey everybody, I've got a new type of door I want to show off today, one that I've never actually seen done before, and it is a powder snow door. So if you watched my powder snow video, you will know that snow is something you can walk through. And so you can use it because it's solid and can be pushed and pulled. It actually functions like a solid block as far as redstone is concerned, but not as far as people are concerned. And so I'm going to go to survival just to show it doesn't hurt, but you can walk straight through a door like this. And so if you want to use it for redstone, you can do so and use it for secret doors. You can use it with a piston feed tape. So let's take a look at how I did this. So this will close, and then this will open it. And this is a prototype design, and all I've done is I've hooked up each of these buttons to a different direction. So if I push this one again, it's going to go up instead. And so it's just a piston feed tape. And so right here, we've got a feed tape, and I've got it with calcite blocks. And so all we're doing is we are, for a set amount of time, and I've done it for 5 extended repeaters, so that's like 20 ticks. And so what's going to happen is we're going to trigger this right here. Let me grab a button. And when we do, it's going to send a brief signal which starts off these pistons, because as soon as we push this, it starts rotating. And then as soon as we get to this many ticks, what we're going to do is we are going to extend these pistons right here to stop it. We're going to basically do this and say, no, stop. And so we're going to do that, and it's a little bit easier to see when you go the other way, because we're going to do the same thing with this one. And this one is going to cause this one over here, rather, is going to cause these to extend to stop it right here. And so if I do this, we're going to see 1, 2, 3, stop. And so we're doing the same thing down below when we go the other direction. 2, 3, stop. And so all that does is allows it to go 3 spots before it stops, and so we have a door that goes a total of 3. And so now we've got it right here, where if I push it here, it'll be up, and if I go the other way, it'll go the other way. So pretty simple. So let's look at how one would build this. So all you really need to do is, and I've got one right here, is you have your setup like this, and you just need it to be high enough that you can fit your door in between here. So you can see over here that this one's a bit higher. Because you can use the width of how many blocks a piston can do, you can do 12 in each direction. So right here, we've actually got a pretty good height, and I'm just transmitting the redstone downward with these slimes. There's no logic to them. There's just pushing it down after that number of ticks. But over here, this one's a bit smaller, but you'll get the same general idea. And as long as you have one extra block, it should be able to function. And so what you need to do is you need to trigger one of these to make it stop, or trigger this to make it stop, and otherwise you just kick one of these to make it go. See, now it's going to go. Call me a liar. Let's try that again. There we go. This was misplaced. But see, now it will go in an infinite loop until we say on the direction it's going that we want to stop. And see, now it'll stop. And if we come over here and we trigger this one, it's going to go this way, and it'll keep going until over here, in the direction that it's going, we say stop. And so that gives us the ability to arbitrarily say, hey, I want it to start going this way. And then you say stop when you want it to stop. Pretty simple, right? And so this is a typical piston feed tape. All you've got to do to build it is on each corner, wherever it's going to turn, you're going to have this right here. And what you'll do is you'll just take a non-sticky piston, a regular piston, and you'll just put one facing this way and one facing this way. And then on each corner, you're going to look at this block, and then you're going to place an observer like that. So you look at this block and then look away from the piston. And so that's all you need for it to rotate. And so if I were to come over here and push it like this, we're going to get that, where it'll kick it up. And so it'll keep going in either direction. Subscribe if you want more content like this. I'm going to go without doing a tutorial video on this one unless you really want one. So comment below if you do, because it is a little bit of a pain to put together. All you really need to do is to power those pistons and then just add 20 ticks or so after you trigger them ones you want to start. So whichever corner you want is going to be filled. But it's just annoying to set up. But it is really cool, and it's a neat little effect that gives you a hidden door. And so if it's something worth playing if you like piston feed tapes. If you like piston feed tapes, this might be something worth trying. But hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.